Hello, good morning and welcome. Maxie, what are we doing today?
We're doing some upgrades to my golf buggy.
Your golf buggy?
Yeah. You don't drive it.
Well, no, I don't even get a chance to drive it. I can't get anywhere near it. Max and Molly have fallen in love with this. Now, you probably might have seen the video before where Mike and Josh done a video on it where Mike put it through the workshop and got everything working on it again absolutely perfectly. And it has turned into probably the most popular vehicle we've got, Max, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So we've been doing...
It's pushed the quad bike to the back of the shed.
Yeah, we don't use quad bikes so much anymore because this is just handy. Just jump on and go. But we want to make it better.
And it's got a back.
It has got a back, a proper little utility trug in it. But let's show you what we're going to be doing. And that's in here already, drilling away. Look. Drilling the screws out because the screws are, what should we say, Max?
Rounded off.
But the reason we're doing this is because the floor is knackered, Max, isn't
Well,
it?
it didn't help the other week when we did the lane, when we put the grading bucket in here, you dropped it in a bit.
Oh, was it my fault?
Yeah, that's what made this big crack.
Oh, I see. Right, so we need to replace the floor. Now back from Grounds Fest, we've got a spare sheet because I used it at Grounds Fest. And do that, and then we're going to make some other improvements on it as well. So, right, let's get this floor done first. Well, Max is going to do it by himself. And I'm going to go and look at that guttering over there because it's terrible. But I'll show you that in a minute. Oh, look at that swarf. That's good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There we go. Good boy. Perfect. Good work, mate. Good speed of your drilling as well. What are you doing now?
It's hot.
Oh, I see. I'm trying to get the thing off. That's a good shout. Well done. That's it. Lift that up. Perfect. So it's got a little bit of a tailboard on it anyway, so that was meant to do that. And now no, it should come out the other way, mate, I think.
Oh, push in.
Yeah, you should do. There you go. Look at that. Bingo, Ringo. Right, so while Max is doing that, I'm going to try and work on this guttering because Max doesn't want to help me with the guttering. Now, this guttering all the way through this shed. Probably about 6 months ago, you'd have seen me sort out the gable end on there. Just, again, a bit of a bodge, but I've done it. Now, the water comes through all this gutter, but there isn't actually a downpipe on it. So it all flows down to this end and then just views right out over and comes on, all goes in the shed and everything like that. So I actually got a spare downpipe bracket, which I found in another shed, which was previously left here from the previous owners. So I can hopefully pop that on the end, put a downpipe down through, down here and just run it out, because then it can run along there and into that drain there. Right, so I'm going to go find all of it and hopefully it all works together. But we know what guttering's like. No two pieces of guttering are the same. They're all different sizes. I've been told I need to film him. What are you going to do, dude? Oh, hey, there it is.
That.
So when we bought this property, we gathered up all the bits and pieces that was lying around everywhere and put them all in here. So we've got loads of different guttering and soil pipe bits and pieces around. And I believe that a bit, hopefully, should fit that guttering. It's still got a gasket in it, which is good, and it's got an end cap. So let's go and see if that's the same profile, because so many different gutterings have a different profile, a different size, different shape, and they just don't fit. But let's go and try this and see what happens. Max has found some more rivets. Oh, look at that. That's quick. How many have you got? You got another one there, look. You probably want to drill that one out. Look, we obviously missed that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can get to it.
You can get it?
Yep.
Oh, you're the man. You're the man. High five, dude. I was about to take your seat off then. Good lad.
I think
You think?
it's out.
Oh, you think it's out? Oh, cool. Can you manage? He's on it, look. He's on it. It's coming out.
And it's falling apart.
That is. That's quite thin as well, isn't it? It's thinner than what we've got to put back in there. There we are. Look at this. We've got shadows today. We've actually got some sunshine.
Makes
Yeah,
a
so you're going to
change.
have to take that backboard out, Monk.
Yeah.
Otherwise, our new board, which is trailer board, which is 18mm thick, I think, is going to be too thick for that. So then these will stick up above the old ones a little bit further, but that won't matter. You got another rivet or two in there somewhere, dude. Right, I'll leave you to sort that out, Monk, and then we'll get to cutting the board in a minute.
Can we use the track saw?
Yeah, we can use a track saw. That'll be fine.
We've dug another toy out the shed.
You might remember this from when we bought a load of other stuff that Molly helped me unload one day. But unfortunately the battery's flat, so I've got the jump pack on it to make this work. Now, I think, that's better than a ladder, isn't it? How high does it go? I don't like heights, you might know that from my other video. Plenty high enough. Plenty high enough. That's as high as it goes. That's a nice little lift. Hey, look at our roof. I need to come down again.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, Mike had a bit of a fiddle with this when we got it back last time and just worked out the battery was flat. But there's a few other things you had to fiddle with to get everything working because all the safety switches weren't working, but they're all working now, so that's brilliant. Just got to replace the battery and you can plug 24 volts in, which I thought you could sort of power it off 24 volts, but I've done that this morning and it doesn't seem to work. But yeah, it's a tidy little bit of kit. You can pump it up from the bottom or pump it up from the top. Yeah, quite happy with that. The biggest problem with it is that it's just a push one, so you just push it around to where you want it to go, rather than having it drive wheels. It'd be nice, you know, once you're up there to be able to drive along, but obviously it's a small little lift, it only weighs 240 kilos, so, but it's ideal. All right, Maxie, how's it going?
Good. I'm gonna take all this flaky paint off.
Yeah.
And paint it.
Oh, you can paint it? Oh, good lad.
Wash this off. Then it'll last even longer.
Yeah. Exactly that. Right, can I do this one-handed? I've got big hands, so it should be all right. Press the button in on that side. And up we go. I don't think you're meant to be able to do it one-handed. It's for people with small hands. Oh, I've gone too far now. Anyway, there's my gutter. Goes all the way along through there. Now, someone in the comments mentioned our asbestos roofs the other day. And my comments back, I probably bit a little bit because he goes, oh my God, that asbestos roof behind the machine you're working on is a lot more dangerous than the machine. Well. No, they're not, all right? Asbestos roof, there's a big hype about how dangerous asbestos is, and it isn't actually that dangerous unless it's disturbed. And then you've got to be exposed to an awful lot of it for it to be actually dangerous. Our asbestos roofs here, yeah, are a pain. Look how far they go. They go on forever. But they're not dangerous unless they're disturbed. Now, at some point, we will be taking this asbestos roof off, but it'll all be done properly, and we will put some videos in and everything about how that is done properly. But again, as long as it's done safely and correctly and by the law, you know, by the rules, then that's absolutely fine. But if it's untouched and undisturbed, there is no problem with it at all. Sorry, bit of a rant. Anyway, back to me guttering. So you can see where the water comes down and flows out over here because it also comes off of that downpipe. So that roof all the way through. Oh, I've got some more guttering to do over there, look, and there's some weeds growing out the gutter. Got me in garden up there. So water comes all off that roof, as in all off those roofs, all the way down through there, into here. Some of it goes out that end, and the rest of it comes this end, down through here, and onto this gutter, which is great. So the water's supposed to run along here and go somewhere. It doesn't, it flows out over here, and I kid you, it pours, goes into there, and it's just a bit of a mess. So hopefully this piece here will fit. I just got the impact driver to take a tack screw out of there. Doesn't taste very nice. Right, so prime example of what you shouldn't do to asbestos, which a previous occupier of this property has obviously done, which is extremely dangerous, is cut it with a grinder. Up through there and down through there. Now that was done pre-me, but that is something you just should never, ever, ever do. As you can probably hear the compressor in the background. All right, so I just offered that up. I've got the clips in underneath there. There's a bit more space there. That doesn't actually look that far out. Now, this is going to be a bit of a bodge and I'm never going to be able to get exactly the right one for this, so I think I can make it fit. Worst case scenario is to have a hot knife or a very, very sharp small saw, and you can just cut a little bit of the profile out to go underneath there. As long as that gasket seals down around there, that'll be fine. Now, I've overshot, so the guttering only wants to go up to that little noggin there. So now I'll cut that off to there, and then hopefully that will fit in pretty well. Oh, he's onto the paint pot now. Black again?
Yeah. They said it was quick drying, otherwise I would have gone with a spray can.
Yeah, it's quite quick drying. It's only container paint, so shipping container paint. Just easy black paint. It's what we use on the digger buckets and stuff, so it's quite easy paint. Yeah, it'll do, mate. Nice job. Right, so I've just cut that off. Not brilliantly, but it's better without touching asbestos with the Milwaukee Beautiful hacksaw. First time I've ever used it. Nice hacksaw, really nice comfortable grip. Like that a lot, it's nice. Right, let's see if it fits. Right, I think we are in luck. I got it to focus, hooked in over there, hooked in over there. And that should, can I do it one-handed? Probably not, but that is, it's going to go in there, all right? Simple as that. Nearly put that the wrong way around. The holes are on that side, better screw it back to the board. So I'm going to move that stop end to that side. Right, I'm struggling to get it on at the moment, so I just put some grease in and around there, which will help the waterproofing as well. But I have just made a little tiny crack in the top of there. Look, the trouble with second-hand or old guttering, it's just so brittle. So a bit of grease in there, hopefully make it run on these rubbers a little bit better. Still not fitting, so I'm just going to have a knife now and just shave a little bit of that plastic off the top. Right, so there we go. Just shaved a little tiny bit off there, and it went right in. I'm talking probably like 0.5 millimetre I took off, so proper. Let's get it all fixed up and then work on the downpipe. So I've got this old bit of soil pipe here, which it's got a load of holes in it, which someone's obviously tried to make into perforated pipe at some point. Done a very good job of it. I don't know if that's actually factory. It looks like it's factory because it's so uniform. Anyway, I'm going to use that. Water's, yes, going to come out through there, but nothing is just going to dribble down the outside of the pipe. So might as well just use that up rather than tapping into a brand new piece. And to direct the water in the bottom, I've got this piece, which is again still got some gaskets in it. So that'll do as me bottom bit to direct the water out into the yard. So there we have it. It is all in. Got the pipe there, shooting it out this way. As soon as it's there, it runs back to that drain there. It's joined in with a nice bit of builder's band there with 2 Tex screws. Perfect, it's not going anywhere. It's solid, screwed back to that nice bit of rotten timber. And up there, as you can see, it has all gone in just nicely. Yes, as I said, it's got holes in it. Rain comes down there. If the water comes through, it's only going to dribble down the outside, which is absolutely fine. Now you might be saying, James, why aren't you doing this properly? Why don't you do some nice new stuff and making it neat? Well, because my plan eventually is to take this whole building out and have a bit of a tidy up down here. We're also recladding all of this eventually. Nothing's really in that shed, but it's just there and it just looks terrible because of all this stuff. So the rain the other day was annoying me, so I thought, right, let's just go on and do it because it's not going to happen immediately. It's going to happen sort of gradually. Like I said, that asbestos roof will come out safely at some point. So yeah, hopefully now this will just stop the water going into that shed and just come down here, divert it out into the yard and go down the drain. Right, let's see how Max is getting on. How's it going then, Max?
It's going good.
Other than your mess on the floor here you got? All painted. Look at that, mate. Happy, pleased?
Yeah.
That's going to look much smarter, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
And then we've got this bit of trailer board offcut we're going to use.
Which is 72 centimetres wide, and that's 70.
That was lucky.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
Right, let's get the track saw out.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Ooh.
It is very beautiful. I think we just only need 1 track today, Maxie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? And it's the original ones as well, which have got the M18 fuel written on them. They don't have that written on the new ones.
Do they not?
Nope. Well, they didn't in Lisbon the other day anyway. All right, I think that goes on there. I haven't used it for a while. There we are. There she is. Right. Perfect.
Smooth.
So why do we use a track saw? Maximise it so good?
Because it leaves a lovely, crisp finish.
It does leave a beautifully smooth finish.
Smooth, straight.
And square. It's lovely, isn't it? Mm-hmm. What's on, Wall?
I think he likes the old board. Probably because it's nice and soft.
Oh, he's such a darling, isn't he? Good old Wall. Look at him. Right, Maxie, does it fit?
I don't know.
Don't know. Remember we measured twice and cut once. Is that paint dry yet, by the way? We'll go with yeah. Oh, looking good. Hey, look at that.
Perfect.
Perfect, mate. Perfect. Lovely. And you've got the uncut bit this side, look.
Oh.
What I would like to do is those 2 uncut sides, we'll just get them out and just quickly wax some paint or some oil on them a second, okay? Just so that doesn't suddenly soak up water.
For this one, instead of bolting it,
Yeah.
you might want some little Tex screws because the other panel's going to be right here.
Oh, that panel, we don't need to bolt that one in, Monk.
not.
Do we? Because this panel will hold that in, won't it?
Oh, yeah.
So you need to bolt the sides in,
Good
I think. Right, what size bolts do we need?
M6.
M6, right, I'll go and
Because
find...
that's the size I used when I drilled out the washers.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll...
About 40 or 50 mil.
40 or 50 mil. All right, I'll see what we've got. Right, we've come to the stores, Maxie, haven't we?
Yep.
The stores. Now, we've got all bolts in there, but they're hex heads and Allen heads. But I want to try and find some gutter bolts, which have got like a rounded head or a coach head.
Oh, I know
Would be
what you
ideal.
mean.
Yeah, but we've got the I think we've got to do some digging, Maxie, I think. It's in the random section, which is like here. No luck on the coach screws, Max, was there?
No,
So we've got normal hex heads
these ones will do.
and lock nuts and some penny washers. Right, so we just placed it all in there. Now Max is going to go and drill all the holes here and here, all the way around, so we can bolt it in, Monk, yeah?
Yep.
Cool, looking good. What tools are you using, Monk?
The Milwaukee ratchet, the 3/8 one,
Oh yeah,
and the Milwaukee ratchet spanner.
nice.
This is going to be quicker than a spanner and a...
Upgrades, even got the 12 amp hour battery on it and Milwaukee 10mm nut driver. Beautiful.
The R8mm one gets the most use.
Molly, nice.
Texas.
Yeah. I think Milwaukee have had a bit of an advert today, haven't they?
Yeah.
It wasn't deliberate, I promise. Perfect. There we go, Maxie.
All done. And we even added a extra on
We
there.
have, we've got Hayes 1 number plate, which when I was a trailer dealer,
We
with
put
our,
it on the trailers when they were in the showroom.
we did. So Hayes 1 and Hayes 2, didn't we? So I might as well use them up. So there we are, brand new floor, Max, you done a cracking job on that, dude. High five. Well done. A couple of bolts down there to cut out. I haven't done them yet, but I'll cut the others off, look. Nice. All looking good. Smashing job. So, nice little golf buggy
Yep.
and a nice bit of guttering. Right, Max, I'm going to leave you to pack up all the tools.
What?
No, we'll pack up the tools and we're going to have lunch. But thank you very much for watching. It's probably dragged on quite long enough. And we'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.
Bye.